I remember watching this anime, Actually I Am, years ago, and after finishing the anime, I thought I would give a second season. It has been 10 years since this anime aired, by the way. So my hopes for this anime coming back isn't exactly the same. But I did get the manga, so I can at least know how it finished. You know? By the way, it's a little weird. The reason I say that because when I went to go look up the manga, I didn't know the anime and the manga doesn't share the same title. The anime is called Actually I Am, where the manga is called My Monster Secret. You're wondering why they changed it. It's just to make it seem more interesting. Anyway, let's talk about My Monster Secret. My Monster Secret was released back in 2013 and is officially finished, with it being 196 chapters long, and so obviously it's a long read. In my opinion, worth it. If you've never seen or read it, I'll basically give you the rundown. The story is focused on multiple characters, but the most important one is this guy right here, Kurumi Asahi. And this guy can't keep a secret to save his life, especially since his lies are trash and he can't keep a straight face at all. Even though he's terrible at keeping secrets, he does have one secret, and that is that he's in love with a classmate, that being Shirogami Yuko. By the way, this is my second favorite character in the whole series. And also, his homie does know he like her, because, obviously he's terrible at keeping secrets or hiding things in general. But something good does happen. Well, kinda. He goes to give her a love letter after talking to his homies. But to his surprise, he finds out that she has a secret of her own, and that she's desperately trying to hide it. And that secret is, well, she's a vampire. Most people in this world, by the way, if you don't know monsters exist. So if you're confused to why that's a secret, that's the reason why. Anyway, Shirogami made a deal with her dad that if anybody were to find out that she was a vampire, she would have to leave school, given the fact that her secret had been compromised. Kurumi, though, comes up with a plan, and that is they can keep what happened between them a secret, so she can stay at school. This is how the whole title comes into play, My Monster Secret. That's basically how the story kicks off, and to me, this was a good way to get into the story, because as the story goes on, it makes good progress, having an amazing pace and whatnot, not only between these two and how their relationship developed throughout the story, but when it comes to introducing other characters into the story as well. Not to mention, I was a sucker for some of their OSTs in the anime because to me, some of that music sounded amazing. But that's just me though. If you like romance or comedy, I recommend it highly, that is. Or if you don't, this may just be the starter anime or manga that you need to get into it. Me personally, I rate it 8.5 out of 10. The manga, the anime isn't finished. But if you've seen it, what do you rate it or how do you feel about it as a whole? Because me personally, I like it. But besides that, that's basically it.